Welcome to today's Fitness Yoga Fusion class. I will give you the option to join me with a couple of dumbbells. I've chosen 2.5 kilos in weight. Depending on your fitness goals, I will leave that decision up to you. You do not need the weights to join this class, it's just an option. Please join me in a comfortable seated position, bringing your open non-dominant palm to the navel. With your dominant hand, bring in the 3 central fingers, placing it on top of your open palm. To begin, we will start with a pranayama breathing practice. Moving the hand to the rhythm of your in and exhale, begin on an inhale, slowly raising the hand to the nostrils. When your lungs are full, close your nostrils, and as you exhale, slowly return your hand to your open palm. Close your eyes and repeat this, moving your hand up on the inhale and moving your hand down on the exhale. Remember to close your nostrils for a time that feels comfortable for you. Remember to also fill and empty your lungs with every in and exhale. Wherever you are, let's make this the final breath and slowly bring your hands back together at the navel. Bring your palms together at the chest and open your eyes. Inhale as you extend both arms up, dropping your left hand down to your side and reaching across through the right side body and arm. Look up to the ceiling and sky if you can. Taking an expansive inhalation, really fill and open your lungs. Rotate and extend the body, moving into a forward fold. Again, taking a deep expansive inhalation, really opening up through the entire upper body. On your next inhalation, bring your right hand down to the side and let's take a side body stretch through the other side. Again, taking another deep expansive inhalation. Let's return to a central seated position. Hands on knees, and let's roll through some seated cat-cows. Exhale as you drop your head and neck and push your back out behind you. Inhale as you bring your chest forward and drop your head back. Keep this going, moving to the rhythm of your in and exhale. Wherever you are, make this the final breath and return to a central seated position. Now bringing your hands into balls, let's rotate at the wrist. Keep going but switch direction. On your next inhale, open and expand through the arms, bringing your right hand down onto your left shoulder and your left hand onto your right elbow. Holding this stretch, come into a forward fold. Core engaged, lift yourself back up and release your arms. And let's swap one for the other, taking the same stretch but through the other side. Slowly come forward and down, engage your core, and lift yourself back up. Inhale, extend both arms up and look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release your arms and let's move into a plank position. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop your knees and push yourself back to child's pose. Inhale as you roll out through the body, coming back into high plank. And repeat, drop those knees, push back to child's pose. Inhale, roll yourself out into high plank. Repeat this 2 more times. Now as you come into your high plank, hold and let's move into our main sequence. From your high plank, inhale, your left leg lifts and push yourself back to three-legged dog. Drop your left leg back behind you and transition to flipped dog. Bring that left leg on top of your right and transition to side plank. Engage your core and lift your left leg. Putting a bend into that left leg and stepping it up to the front and transitioning to high lunge. Bring your hands in prayer to the chest and transition to warrior 3. Dropping your left hand down now and moving into half moon. Now as you drop both your right hand and foot, let's come into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Bend into those knees and we're going to roll like a ball. 2 times. Coming out, we move into high plank again and repeat the sequence. Right leg lifts from high plank and move into three-legged dog. Bending your right knee and transitioning to flipped dog. Stacking your right leg on top of your left and moving into side plank. Lift and levitate your right leg, engage your core. Step your right foot up to the front, moving into high lunge. Bringing your hands into prayer at the heart and transitioning to warrior 3. Keeping your core firmly engaged. Right hand drops down and move into half moon. Bringing your left foot and hand down, let's move to forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And bending into those knees, let's take 2 roll like a ball. Bringing yourself back to high plank, and we're going to take the same sequence, but this time you have the option, if you wish, to use your weights. When you are in high plank, keep your weights next to your hands. Left leg lifts, core engaged, and push yourself back to three-legged dog. Bend that left knee and transition to flipped dog, taking that weight with you in your left hand. It's important to move really slow with that weight so that you are always in full control of where your limits begin and end. Bring that left arm up and let's move into side plank. Lift that left leg up, core engaged. Step that left foot up to the front, move to high lunge, taking both weights with you. Bring those weights down to your chest. We're going to move to warrior 3. First, kick back the back leg and then extend both arms out. Draw the arms into the chest and drop the left hand down, half moon. Drop the right hand down beside the left, forward fold. Release and relax your neck. Inhale to halfway lengthen, keeping those weights with you. Bending into those knees, get ready to roll like a ball 2 times, keeping the weights with you still. And when you come out of your ball, extend your arms and lift the arms up and down, and then roll back again. Repeat 1 more time. As you roll back, let's transition to high plank, remembering to keep your weights beside your hands for the plank sequence. Now let's move into the other side. Lift your right leg up and transition to 3-legged dog. Bending your right knee and dropping that foot, flip your dog. Lift your right arm up and then slowly lower it behind you, again being very mindful of your limits. Engaging your core, bring that right arm up and move to side plank. Lift your right leg and step that right foot up to the front and move to high lunge. Bring those hands to your chest and move into warrior 3, extending out through the arms and kicking out back through that leg. Dropping your right arm down and extending the left up towards the ceiling, half moon. Bring that left hand down beside the right and come into a forward fold. Release your neck and relax into your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. And bending into those knees, let's move into roll like a ball. Repeating this sequence twice. When you extend your arms out, lift up, down, and then roll back again. 1 more time. Arms extend, up, down, and roll back again. As you come forward, let's move into high plank, and again, same sequence, but this time on the left side again. Left leg lifts, push back, 3-legged dog. Left leg drops back, flip your dog. Side plank. Left leg lifts, engage your core. Left foot up to the front, transition to high lunge. Hands to the chest, extend those arms. Let's move to warrior 3. Left hand down, half moon. Right hand, right foot down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. Bending now into those knees and prepare to roll like a ball, repeating twice. On that arm extension, up and down. And again, arms extend, up and down, roll like a ball. Let's come back into high plank. Lift your right leg and prepare to push back to three-legged dog. Bending your right knee and dropping that foot down as you flip your dog. Transition to side plank. Lift that right leg up and step that right foot up to the front, transition to high lunge. Bring those hands to the chest, lifting that back leg up and transitioning to warrior three. Draw the hands back to you, drop that right hand, lifting the left up as you move to half moon. Move to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And as you exhale, bend into those knees, but we're just going to put our weights down now. Let's now move into our final sequence of stretching and lengthening. Coming into a yogic squat, hands in prayer at the chest, extend your arms in front of you and gently allow yourself to come down to the mat. Draw those knees into your chest. If it feels good for you, gently rock from side to side. Keeping your legs bent, bring your right leg on top of your left thigh. Take your left thigh from behind and draw your legs towards you. Close your eyes, begin to lengthen and deepen your breathing. On your next inhalation, release both legs. Drop both legs at an extension down. And as you bring them up, core engaged, let's move into plow pose, bringing your toes behind your head. Again, please be really mindful of your limits here. If your feet don't come to the ground yet, that's not a problem, and take your lower back for some extra support. Let's all take a deep breath in together here. And as you exhale, bring your palms down to the floor and slowly lower your body down. Pause when your legs are both extended up, and let's move into the same stretch on the other side, bringing your left leg on top of your right thigh and taking your right thigh from behind and drawing both of your legs in towards you. Closing your eyes and focusing on lengthening and deepening your breath. Let's all take a deep breath in together. And as you exhale, release your legs, bring the soles of your feet together and drop your knees down by either side, moving into reclined butterfly. Now let's all take a deep breath in together as we outstretch both our legs and arms in opposite directions, and then relax into your final resting pose of Shavasana. Deepening and slowing down the breath and closing our eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a great honor to have you with me, and I will release another video next Sunday. I wish you a beautiful week and day. Namaste.